Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Arts to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Townsend. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that.
Ernie on the Jets. Touchdown, Longhorn. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas's offense will now get its first chance with the football. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Jackson gonna throw it. Turns it upfield. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move. Pass to Ted. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense takes matters into its own hands. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dumps it off in the flats. And That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Manning with a play fake. Right side, it's Coleman. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Throwing Manning. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Hand off for Brown. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Wingo. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. Makes the quick grab. At the 35, he's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Going with the counter play here.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Jackson will throw. Look out! Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit, and if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Jackson gonna throw it. They're all over him. And they got it. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide left, it's Marshall. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Putting points on the board. And the extra point makes it 28-0. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
With the catch, it's Marshall. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Jackson will throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Second down, gonna throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They were able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Ollie, what do you have?
Hey, guys, checking in from the Longhorn sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Arch is going to throw for it. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Drops back on 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Art's going to spin it again. Caught by Coleman. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Manning on play action. Rushes on. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. And send the tight end in motion. 4th down, Manning. He's got it. 1st down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. To throw, Manning. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Allowed and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the 1st half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for the...
What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Running inside, it's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab, it's Marshall. He's close to the 1st down, but they're gonna mark him just a little short. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete in the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Here's Manning to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Just drives it between the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Manning. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Back to throw, it's Manning. Release to the back. Left side is Brown. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Rashad Downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. 2nd and long here. Arch Madness. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Longhorn! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smith. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll throw it. Finds his back in the middle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Smith takes the handoff. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Jackson will throw. Right side, it's Smith. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we... No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games